The League of Ireland makes its return and RG Snyman is set for his first start of the season. Editor of the 42.ie, Niall Kelly, joins me with the latest in sport that's hitting the headlines. Morning to you, sir.
Morning, Martin. How are you?
Let's start with the football. The League of Ireland, it's back and Rovers are starting their drive for 5.
Yeah, it's the most wonderful time of the year. The domestic football season is back, and I have to say there's a real sense that over the last few years the League of Ireland has been building towards something that's on the cusp of something, you know, maybe moving towards the next level. The attendances were up 20% last year. Prize money, okay, it's still a little bit below what you would like it to be, but it's up again this year. More live games on TV than this year ever before. Virgin Media showing 14 live games this season, starting in a few weeks' time with Rovers and Derry. And the quality of football is getting better and better as young, rising talent stay on in the league a few years longer before looking to move away, maybe. And all of that is built into a great sense of occasion. There's 8,000 people at the President's Cup last week. You're probably going to have at a guess somewhere around 25,000 people going to see games across the two divisions tonight. Like, it's special. It's brilliant to have it back.
And first day of the season, there's always that great feeling of hope.
Yeah, well, nobody has won and nobody has lost
anything yet. So, you know, there is that feeling of hope. But well, the top 3 from last year, they look likely to be the top 3 again this season.
Yeah, I think that's the expectation. Like, everybody is looking at Shamrock Rovers, as you said. They're going for 5 in a row, and they're obviously going to be the ones to catch again this season. They've done well. They've strengthened, like obviously bringing in Darragh Burns. Burns is one of the stars of the league before he moved away to MK Dons, and to have him back in is a huge boost for Shamrock Rovers. They obviously have to bring him back Aaron McAniff as well, who was a superstar really for them before he left a few seasons ago. So they're huge additions to the squad, and they'll have a fully fit Jack Byrne very shortly. Yeah. And, you know, they were missing Jack Byrne since the summer of last season, pretty much for the entirety of the second half of the season. So they're the ones to catch.
It's almost like a new signing.
It is, and yeah, it's huge assets, huge assets. So they'll set the standard again. Stephen Bradley has been speaking over the last few weeks, and he kind of said, like, one of the Rovers' real challenges the last few years has been balancing their domestic targets with European football and trying to manage both and keep them both in check. Stephen Bradley said that they only took 3 weeks off last season, and he put a lot of maybe the sluggishness or below par form down to that lack of a break. He said this season, he insisted that himself and the players all take a 7-week break, and he's hoping that that'll pay dividends now and leave them refreshed and ready to go. It's a huge first game tonight. Like, Dundalk are coming down the road, and like that's going to be a big challenge and a chance for Rovers to get off to a really strong start.
But it's great that the league is back. We are happy about that.